All right, let's do some Mathity-Math. We're going to look at how to read and use a box and whisker plot. Okay, so in this case it says the box and whisker plot shows the number of backflips that 70 male ninjas and 30 female ninjas can do in 1 minute. All right, pretty cool. Before we jump into it, maybe we should just talk about what a box and whisker plot is. Okay, so this is a box and whisker plot, and what this is it's a visualization or a way to represent a set of data. So this says male ninjas, and what this is taking all 70 of those data points and representing the general trend of the information with this simple diagram. So hidden within this whole picture is 70 data points. So you can just imagine a list of 70 data points. So let's talk about what it's representing. This leftmost whisker, this would be the lowest number in the data point. So you can see it lines up over 7. So that means out of all these 70 male ninjas, the lowest number they came up was 7. So I'll just write that here so you understand this. That's the low point, okay? All right. And if you come here, obviously up here, this kind of makes logical sense. This would be considered the high point, okay? I'm gonna write this low again. It's a little light. Let's see if it's in there. There we go. Okay. So if you looked at this list of 70 data points, the highest number that a male ninja got was 14. All right. This box part, when you look at the line in the middle of the box part, that line actually represents the median. And so again, if you could imagine all 70 of these data points listed out, this would be the number that was smack dab in the middle. So you can see the median there would have been 12, okay? All right, over here, this is called the lower quartile, or we can call it the first quartile. This is found after you take the median, you would have a lower half of the data. You go to the middle of that data, and then that would be your lower quartile. And this lower quartile actually represents 25% of the data. This is the first 25% of the data. And then when you go from Q1 to the median, this actually represents the next 25%. And that makes sense because the median is 50%. 25, 25, 50. Okay? Coming here, we call this the upper quartile, or you can call it Q3. Q sub 3, and this just represents the next 25% after the median. So again, if you think about it, 25%, another 25%, we're at 50, the median, another 25%, well now we're at 75% of the data. And then this last quartile would be the last 25%, and that would be all the data, and that's why it's 100%. Okay, so that's how these things read. So now all we have to do is read this and answer the questions. And at this point, it should get going pretty quickly because we have everything we need right in front of us. So here we go. It says, what is the median for the male ninjas? Well, this is the male ninja box and whisker, and here's the median. We come down, and it's 12. So we can just write our answer of 12. No problem. What is the median for the female ninjas? So we just go to the female ninja box and whisker plot, find the line in the middle of the box. That's our median. We can see it's 16. Okie dokie. It says, well, what is the range for the male ninjas? Well, range is just the highest number minus the lowest number. It's just high minus low. So my high is 14, and my low is 7, and 14 minus 7 is 7. All right, I'm going to scoot down a little bit here. Here we go. Says, well, what is the range for the female ninjas? All right, well, again, range is just high minus low. So my female high is 19. And my female low is 11. 19 minus 11 is 8. And what this tells you is that the female data is a little bit more spread out than the male data, right? Just a little bit, okay? And then it says, what is the percentage of female ninjas that can do more than 17 backflips? Okay, more than 17 backflips. So you just go right here. You see 17, okay? And then anything over here, this space right here, would be the group that can do more than 17 backflips. And we know this is the final quartile, the last 25%. So your answer is just 25%. And then the last question says, what is the percentage of male ninjas that can do 13 backflips? Okay, so 13 backflips. So if we go look at the male list, the 13 lines up right here. So this is 13, and if you can do 14, you can do 13, right? So it's anything over here. So again, it's just that upper 25%. And let's talk about that real quick conversely. What if they said, what is the percentage of male ninjas that cannot do 13 backflips? So if they can't do 13 backflips, it would be this group below, this whole thing. So if they said cannot do 13, you would have said 75%. All right, that's it. As always, if you want to get notified when I make you more practice problems, please subscribe, and then you'll get notified when that happens. And if there's anything you want to practice, any skills you need practice on, let me know, and I'll make it for you. Thanks. Bye.